Optimizing the camera for indoor or low light scenes is really quite simple. You'll need to set the program mode. You may want to set the flash, in which case you'll want to know about the flash exposure compensation. You want to set the ISO, the white balance, and possibly the night portrait scene mode. Let's get started by setting the camera's program mode. Turn the mode dial to the letter P. This stands for program and allows you to set the ISO and white balance. Now, depending on the situation, you may want to brighten up your subject by using the flash. To do so, go ahead and press the flash button right here. Now, depending on the situation, you may want to brighten up your subject by using the flash. To do so, go ahead and press the flash button right here. Now, if you use the flash, you'll want to know about the flash exposure compensation. Depending on the distance of your subject from the camera, you may need to increase or decrease the power of the flash. To do so, press the quick menu button right here. Use the navigation buttons to find the flash exposure compensation field, and use the main dial at the top to set this function. You can decrease the power of the flash or increase the power of the flash. I would highly recommend, however, first taking your picture with this set to 0. Go ahead and press the quick menu button to escape. With the flash exposure compensation set to 0, you can take a picture and then know whether you need to increase or decrease the power of the flash. Now let's go ahead and set the ISO. To set the ISO, press the ISO button right here at the top. Use your navigation buttons to choose the proper ISO setting. You can also use the main dial at the top. I would set this to auto ISO because really the camera is quite good at setting the ISO for you in these cases. You can press set or give it a second to go away. Now let's go ahead and set the white balance. Press the up navigation or the WB button right here. Now use the navigation buttons or the main dial at the top to choose the appropriate white balance. Since we're indoors, I'm guessing the white balance will be tungsten. However, it may also be fluorescent. Choose the proper white balance and press set to escape. With the proper white balance set, your pictures will have much more accurate color. Now you're ready to take the picture. Place the focusing point that you've selected over your subject and press the shutter button halfway to lock focus. With the camera locked focus, you can recompose the image, changing where your subject is in the frame. Once it's composed the way you like it, press the shutter button the rest of the way to take the picture. Depending on the lighting situation, if it's extremely dark and there's really hardly any light on your subject, you may want to set the night portrait scene mode. To do so, change the mode dial to the night portrait scene. With the night portrait scene selected, what the camera will do is use the flash to illuminate the subject, and it will also keep the shutter open longer to properly expose the background. Without using a tripod, this can actually be a pretty cool effect. Just as before, press the shutter button halfway to lock focus on your subject, then the rest of the way to take the picture.